Web3 TV.
Welcome to Web3 Talks. Bitcoin hit a new milestone this week, surging past $111,000. But can this momentum continue? Joining me to discuss this is leading crypto and blockchain expert Ammar Haddad from ChainUp. So thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
And how's your day so far?
It's quite good.
It's
Very
good?
nice, yeah.
Yeah, and I learned that one of your clients at ChainUp attended Trump's private dinner last night as one of the top investors of his meme coin. So do you know how much he paid for that seat?
I really don't know how much he paid, but he's been in the space since 2016, so who knows? But he already bought some Trump, meme coin, so I think he managed to get a seat on that table.
Did he tell you anything about the dinner?
Not yet, to be honest, but I think the Trump, administration or let's say his family has been, involved in cryptocurrency and blockchain for a long time. You can see always his son Eric Trump, speaking and talking in crypto conferences, and they launched a meme coin by his name, and I think also his wife Ivanka also, launched a meme coin. So. It's really, helpful for the industry to have, the president of the United States,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it would have been great if he said if it's a good time to buy Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And speaking of Bitcoin reached a new all-time high yesterday. So I would like to know a little bit more from you what you make of this high. I know that Bitcoin has been rising steadily for the past month. So what are your thoughts?
I think honestly, that hike is happening because of a lot of factors. One of them is you see a lot of institutional, and enterprises buying Bitcoin, MicroStrategy and BlackRock, talking about tokenization, Fidelity, all of these, traditional, let's say, or asset management or finance companies, adopting this, this industry is helping this, rise, plus the regulations. So when you see a lot of, governments and countries trying to regulate the crypto, that gives a very safe, let's say, signal to these companies that, hey, your investment is in a safe place. It's regulated. It's under, let's say, audit. So these I think two factors plays a big role in this hype. Plus, I think the political stability in the world, and what also to go back to Trump, what he's doing to try, stop all the wars around the world, because investors get very optimistic when the world is in a safe,
exactly.
condition, not in a chaos
and how do you see
state of war.
And how do you see the state now? Do you think this surge is going to drive more institutional investors to crypto?
Yeah, definitely, because as I said, the regulations is being, reboosting, and it's being done, in a very fast paced. You can see here in Dubai, they are one of the leading cities or countries that regulate crypto. So, and now you have MiCA, which is the EU government body that also regulates the crypto business. I can see also in Africa, Nigeria is doing something, in Kenya, and it's all over the world. Everyone is trying now, to, because of the industry, it becoming very big and grow a lot for the past 8-10 years.
Yeah.
So they are trying, to safeguard the users and to safeguard the assets that is becoming very tremendous this time.
Yeah, so definitely. And I know that at ChainUp, you kind of provide an end-to-end solution for blockchain technology services. So kind of like a one-stop shop for everything crypto related. So I wanted to ask you more about what kind of demand are you seeing now from your clients when it comes to infrastructure?
Honestly, the demand became very big after December last year.
So after the last surge of
Yes,
when
after the last,
Bitcoin
exactly,
reached 100,000.
exactly. It's not the only, I think it's not the only reason. It's one of the reasons because they can pay, and they can invest because all of these, most of our clients, they hold cryptocurrencies and they are maybe an early investors in that. So when you see that, price hike, they start to think of starting, investing in something. And we see a lot of demand, honestly, in crypto exchanges because, in my opinion, with the regulation, with the stability, with the surge of Bitcoin, these people start to think like, what is the main profitable or the main, proven product that is in crypto space, which is the centralized crypto exchange.
Yeah.
So this is our main line of business at ChainUp. We build a centralized crypto exchanges, and we do it around the world. And I can see the demand happening, honestly, from all over.
So that's what, wanted to ask you about that because I know that ChainUp specializes in sort of helping companies build crypto exchanges. But if we look at what's happening right now, these two worlds of Web3 and Web2 are kind of merging. So how do you see crypto exchanges playing a role in global finance?
Honestly, I'm against the idea that crypto exchanges are coming here to replace what, in terms of finance, what we have now. No, it's an added layer. So crypto exchanges, is playing a very big role because it's 24/7 and it's connecting, both worlds. It's connecting, the Web2 and the traditional finance with the new technology, which is blockchain. Blockchain is not only cryptocurrencies. The blockchain technology you can do a lot of things. The cryptocurrencies is just 20% of what application that you can do with the blockchain technology. But in terms of finance, I can see it's playing a very big role. It will not replace banks. It will not replace let's say credit cards or fiat currencies. No, it will be an added layer for more advanced and more robust financial products using crypto, and using cryptocurrencies.
Do you see that, let's say, crypto exchanges will become sort of kind of like a one-stop shop for all things trading?
Yeah, I'm already fascinated by that. Now you have some crypto exchanges offering forex trading. They're offering also crypto cards for the utility of the cryptocurrencies. They are trying also to bring both worlds, the decentralized and centralized, in one place. Now you have something called hybrid.
What do you think of that?
It's amazing. I think it's now you don't have time, to juggle through different, platforms and different interfaces. There is a need, honestly, for one website or one app that you use and do all of your trading on that app. I think I heard recently also, if I'm not mistaken, Coinbase or Kraken is offering tokenized US stocks. So now you can also trade stocks. So I think it's evolving. It's gonna be one-stop shop for all the financial and investing products. So, but it will not replace because still you have to educate people. To some of them, they are not feeling very safe to do that on the website. No, they want to still do the traditional. So that's why I say it's not going to replace. It's going to be an added layer.
And how are you kind of positioning yourself at ChainUp to accommodate these needs?
Honestly, I'm attending a lot of conferences, and in a different industries. I'm not only going, to attend the crypto. I'm trying also to talk to the fintech people, to the forex people, and educate them, about cryptocurrencies. And I can see already, the shift. You cannot only, focusing only on what you are doing, on only your industry. If you want this, industry to flourish and become mass adopted, we need to talk to everyone, from different industries, from different, products.
And what's your strategy in helping companies at ChainUp? How does it work? How does it look like?
Honestly, when I, have, let's say, someone who's interested and who want to start with us, I don't act like just a typical sales guy who's gonna just sell and run. No, I really first understand what is his needs, what is his challenges, what is the pain points that he's facing now. Plus, I want to know him more, because it's kind of a very long journey when you start your crypto exchange. It's not like a 6 month, 5 months. It's like at least 2-3 years of relationship or partnership with these clients. So I try always to be very close to them and understand and hear their challenges. Plus, I also manage. I stay like the only point of contact for them in the company. Like everything that happens, the first guy to reach to is me. So I act also as an account manager.
And when we look at, let's say, Web3, there are still some loopholes when it comes to Web3 security, with some arguing that it's not tight enough. What do you make of that? Do you agree with that?
Yes, I agree, to be honest. But it's in any other technology. It's not only Web3. Like even in fintech, anyone can do damage or hack an app or hack a website. So it's in any other industry. But I think we are more in Web3 more now let's say advanced in developing strategies and tools to prevent such hacking attempts.
So how do you advise clients when it comes to building a very strong Web3 security for their, let's say, crypto exchange?
Honestly, it depends on which servers that you are using. It's very important to have a very reliable server to put your platform there. You need to have a very professional DevOps team. Also, you need to do a lot of audit for the network or for the system that you have. Now you have a lot of companies like Hacken. They do audit of your cybersecurity infrastructure. So there is a lot of ways to keep safe and to protect your system.
And what are the main, or do you have any new products or anything coming out from ChainUp that you want to talk about?
Yeah, we're trying now to roll out a Telegram trading pot. So this is in our roadmap. We are like in a final stages to do it. And we also do the hybrid exchange, is that we link a Web3 wallet with a centralized exchange. So it's a self-custody wallet for the clients to feel more safe. They don't want to leave their cryptocurrency on the exchange because of what happened in the past, like 4 years of hacking attempts or FTX issue. So plus we are trying also to roll out a card for the utility. The card, the crypto cards for the utility of to link it also with the crypto exchange.
So do you think these strategies will kind of help mainstream adoption?
Of course. I think, in my opinion, until now we need to work a lot on the utility. The only thing that is stopping this industry from exploding and becoming mass adopted is the utility part. So until now it's not that cheap to use your crypto card instead of the traditional debit or credit card. But it's getting there. I can see that it's getting there. Once you have, these companies and new, startups are trying to build that thing and work on the utility side, year by year, definitely the cost will go down.
Yeah, and it must be such a fun job because you get to meet with so many different companies that have all these innovative ideas in an area that's relatively new and it's innovating so fast. But when you have companies that innovate, it also becomes an issue with regulation and compliance. So how are you helping companies comply with local laws and maybe various jurisdictions as well?
There is two, part for this thing. First is the tech part, which building, tools to be compliant with the regulations. And like, for instance, we have a a tool that monitor the transactions called KYT, Know Your Transaction. It monitors the transaction that happens on chain, and the other part is these regulators, they are not very let's say stubborn in terms of pressuring. No, they need to understand. They are already close, like for Vara, for instance. They're already meeting with the the early cryptocurrency founders and the custody people. They are sitting together trying to understand how the technology work, in order not to kill the innovation, but at the same time to be compliant to the regulation. Because when the crypto started, it has a lot of bad repetition in terms of the money laundering, in terms of the terrorist financing. So now I think it's getting better, and honestly, it's very easy to reach out to the regulators and talk with them. Vara, for instance, you can walk to their office and just ask to meet someone, and they were very happy to discuss with you.
I think that's really cool with the UAE. I even spoke to RackDAO, and they go, yeah, we really appreciate people coming with innovative ideas, and we always try to help them implement it. So I think that's really cool how people can really work with the government here.
Yeah, honestly, I think we are lucky and blessed that we are, in Dubai. You have these different, government bodies like DMCC, RackDAO, the IFC, also, the Vara. All of these, government's bodies are very close to the people. I see them in all the conferences.
Yeah,
they do a lot of panel discussions. So they are not pressuring to regulate, but they are joining the founders and the innovative part of the things to push that in a very good way.
And if there was something that you would like to see happen on the regulatory front, what would that be?
I think we still don't have any clear framework about the tokenization. Everyone now is talking about tokenization of real world assets and how it will gonna change and shape the financial world. I still honestly doesn't see a very clear. It's not only here, even in one of the heaviest regulated places like Singapore or Switzerland, there is still not very a clear framework for let's say small medium businesses to get into that field. It's only just these big names like BlackRock are doing something very small about that thing. So I think we need something that is clear framework for the tokenization of real world assets.
Yeah, they did actually this week announce some updated frameworks around tokenization. So I think we could possibly see some changes when it comes to that.
Yeah, because I see a lot of demand. You're working for ChainUp. We also do we have a tokenization engine that can help people to tokenize real world assets. But honestly, whenever I have a demand about that thing, they don't know who to reach out to or who to talk to get a framework or get a license for tokenizing real world assets. For cryptocurrency exchanges, the VASP license is already there. Everyone knows about it. But tokenization is still not that I think very
tangible.
Yeah.
What kind of assets are they looking to tokenize?
Kind of everything. Like I had last year a meeting with a luxury yacht owner. He wants to tokenize his fleet of yachts, bonds, real estate, just name it. You can tokenize anything. But as a start, I think the most affordable, like the most easy thing to start tokenizing is real estate, especially here in Dubai. The estate market is so big.
Yeah.
So this is one of the things that can be tokenized easily, I think.
Yeah, maybe start with real estate, and then maybe yachts will become something in the future, or who knows.
Yeah.
I've also seen a lot of demand for tokenized gold bars as well.
It's already there, like the gold, commodities, refineries, mines. You can tokenize, you can back anything for that token.
And for people that are yet to sort of come into the world of crypto, why should they care about this industry?
I think because it's already proven, it's big and it's futuristic. In my opinion, this is the, the crypto is the financial world of Web3. Web3 has a lot of things. Crypto is like the mode of payment, let's say, or the currency of the new technology that is happening now. We don't need only to focus on, on the crypto side, but the blockchain technology is taking over Web2. That's why they call it Web3. So it's going to be mass adopted very soon. And the pace of growth that I'm seeing from, dealing with companies and entrepreneurs in this space, the pace is crazy. These people don't sleep, it's working, 24/7. So I think the mass adoption is happening really soon once, these regulations are in place, once everything gets, in a very, regulated framework. I think I'm pro-regulation, to be honest, because I feel we need to work together, with the governments to push this technology. We don't want this technology, to be marked as, only because of the crypto and only because of, the bad things that happens, because these things can happen in any other industry.
Yeah.
So we are working together, to push this industry. It's a very innovative, it's a very, futuristic in my opinion, and we will see great things coming.
And if anyone has an innovative idea and they want to reach out to you at ChainUp, how can they find you?
They can find me on LinkedIn, I'm always in all the conferences. They can come and talk to me or just drop an inquiry on ChainUp website.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you for having me.
And that's all that we had for you today. My name is Lisa Amnegard, and you're watching Web3 Talks.
Web3.tv